What it do, y'all? Is Coffee tapping back in, man. And I was just scrolling through the timeline. You see, we're over here on mysonne NY General's IG page, and I seen this clip. I saw a couple times here and there. I ain't really been tapping in to the blogosphere like I typically do, but this dude talking about he's a informant or whatever. I don't know. And I see my son reacting to it. You know what I mean? Always trying to steer individuals down not just a righteous path, but a path of reality, man. You know what I mean? Like, we don't believe you. You need more people. My son calls it coward culture, right? Let's just check it out.
I came out here. I told you I was working for you guys. I asked you to turn the cameras off because I'm a confidential informant.
But right now you're not.
Dude, I'm on the clock all day, every day.
No, that's not really how that works.
My life is on the line.
Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
I got
once
drug
again,
dealers and everything that drive past it.
Man, this dude told the police, y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That just sounded wild goofy, man. I don't know if y'all agree with that, but you see they call him, bro, a super snitch. Cop told him, that ain't really how it works. And, yo, the police don't really care at the end of the day, right? A lot of times, man, police are like everyone else, right? There's foul-ass police. There's police that somewhat try to make a difference or whatever, and it's just like any other group of individuals. A lot of people say the police is all bad because one bad apple spoils the bunch mentality. Let me know your thoughts. But man, it's just, I couldn't believe he called the police baby boy. But you see, my son says this is somebody's big homie. Young kids don't believe these dudes because they don't even believe themselves. #end coward culture. But let's continue back on.
Work for you guys. That's what I'm trying to
then
tell
this
you.
guy would be calling us.
Who? Detective Smith? Detective Smith? He don't know you hear you. I'm about to call him and tell him to get all these boys.
Oh, shit.
I came out here. I told you I was working for you guys. I asked you.
You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
I got
once
drug
again,
dealers and everything that drive past it, and I got 5 cars out here. I'm trying to tell you, I work for you guys. That's what I'm trying to tell
then this
you.
guy would be calling us.
Who? Detective Smith? Detective Smith? He don't know you hear you. I'm about to call him and tell him to get all these boys from away from
Well,
the
he's
house.
not really in charge of us.
Man, I know he ain't, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro. I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right,
Look,
are you working right this second?
right now. Right now. I work for you guys for the rest of my life.
Yo, the edits are crazy. Right now, times 2.
I believe you.
You're trying to get me killed. And that's why I'm tripping out. Because my life is on the line.
Just relax.
Look.
Just relax, guy.
Look.
All right, I know who he is.
Dad,
All
I'm
right,
being dead.
I'm telling you right
I'm
now.
telling you right now.
Look at the other cop
I'm
laughing.
telling you right now, I gotta give him 10 guns on Thursday, man.
I don't know anything about that.
Look, I talk to him all day long.
I can't. I'm in my glasses, guy.
I don't.
That's crazy though, man. Word is, and this was blew my mind, right? I always knew snitching was going on. And for the record, I always got to make it clear when this type of subject matter comes up, right? I don't claim to be no gangster, you know what I mean? So I ain't trying to ish on the man like I'm just too G and he's a goofy or whatever. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, people get into the streets. Like, I don't know if this dude is like that. He's out here actively trying to set people up, but I don't know if he's like that where he was like all on that gang-ish and then turn snitch. That's what it seems, right? You know what I mean? Some people square, some ain't. But this is just some crazy footage, man, because I didn't even know this, right? Again, I knew people were telling to take some years off a sentence or they got jammed up and that's the way they went. But what blows my mind is, did you guys see these reports like that people are making crazy money, like salaries? I've even seen 6 figures from telling. And I believe it to be true, man. What do y'all think about it? But my son putting it out here like, yo, these are the type of dudes that will steer the youth down the wrong path. Like, you know, they're really that dude. Put a gun in some like use hand, gas them up to do some wild ish that they wouldn't do themselves, and it's fucked up putting a gun in a kid's hand anyways. But then like they're out here doing ish like this, man. I'm sure everyone from where you live at, there's just been someone that you've seen and it don't make sense how they always stay free. You know, they'll be like, oh, that dude has an open Fed case that just seems to be going on for like 10 years. It's like, make it make sense. It don't make sense unless it's something like this, man. But let's see what people are saying about it. This was crazy, man. Superior snitch, best of the best. So dude said, yo, he's winning the snitch Olympics, man. He's #1 in the snitch rankings. Willie D's in the chat. The fact that the police released that body cam footage to the public is further proof that all these police dudes acting tough on the internet ain't got the police protection they or their ops think they do. Yeah, that's crazy that the cops put this out. Like, dude, it shook. His life really is on the line. That mask ain't really doing ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know that dude, you know who he is by the voice, by whatever. That's wild, man. Like, come to think of it, I want to find more about the story behind this video. Like, what page is this? We should see if Florida official. He was telling lies the whole time. He had a fiend tied up in his basement. I watched this on YouTube just the other day. Word? How to find. It's on Law and Crime Network YouTube channel. And ain't this crazy? Here it is right here. Titled on Law and Crime. Man tortured woman and stuffed her in plastic container. What the fuck?
Stuffed into a plastic container, barely alive. And when police confronted the man accused of putting her there, he said this.
She's gonna be dead. She would have been dead in the lake by now. Y'all would have never found her. First of all, I had more than enough time to do it.
Is that a denial or a confession? I'll take you inside the horrifying discovery under his porch, the desperate cries that led police there, and the disturbing evidence in this case. For Law and Crime News, I'm...
Man, so it seems he tried to pull like the ultimate okey doke. This dude did some Dahmer-like crimes. And when the police pulled up, oh, I'm a confidential informant. Maybe he was an informant. Let's continue. Maybe he was an informant and was out here torturing people. That's another thing, too. The police make deals with all kinds of dirtbags, man, to get other dirtbags. It's crazy. It's crazy sometimes, too, to find out the shit that police have let people get away with, turned a blind eye to. Man, the whole informant thing is a story within itself, really.
Kennedy Walker. This case takes us to Cleveland.
That's fine. That's fine. Sergeant, please tell him back up. He's not going. Okay, I'm gonna give you my social security number. All right. I want you to run it. Okay? Come up clean.
And your current address is back to here?
Listen, sir.
I'm just asking.
I can give you 3 IEN numbers. I am a business owner. I know you can't. I know you can't.
I'd have to go online.
You know what I'm saying? It's red carpet detailing.
So is anyone been over here recently that was upset? Or is there someone that's upset with you?
I don't give a no,
That's not would be making some stuff.
I don't give a what's going on. I don't care what they got to say. I am a confidential informant. You guys have been here for too long. Please leave. Look at my address. Look at my name. And we and take it from there. That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna plug it in real quick.
Please.
Check the truck out. We'll stand up.
The truck is in my fiance's name. The truck is gonna pop up as Coriana Atkins. That's my girlfriend. She has nothing going on.
Some lady got evicted. She kept coming back to grab property out of the back. Granted.
So this is crazy, man. That you gotta hand it to the guy. He's a sick bastard, it seems, right? But he really tried to run game. Like it's plausible and makes sense that someone doing that kind of snitching would be nervous. Like, you guys gotta go. You're blowing my cover. Like, this is crazy, man. I'm trying to get to where the clip that we've been seeing going around is. I think it's right here.
I was from away from
Well,
the
he's
house.
not really in charge of us.
Man, I know he ain't, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right,
Look,
but are you working right this second?
right now, I work for you guys for the rest of my life. What are you talking about, bro? Look.
Listen, I believe you. I believe you.
You're trying to get me killed. And that's why I'm tripping out. Because my life is on the line.
Just relax.
Look.
Just relax, guy.
Look.
All right, I know who he is.
Dad,
All
I've been dead.
I'm telling you right
And
now.
I'm telling you right now, I've been talking to him all right now. I'm telling you right now, I gotta give him 10 guns on Thursday, man.
I don't know anything about that.
Look, this, I talked to him all day long.
I can't. I don't have my glasses, guys.
I don't. We working, bro. I got 10 guns from next silence, 2 blocks, 2 drakes, AR-15. John, you get out of here. Before y'all blow this up. For real.
874.
That's all I have to say.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be here unless it was for
I understand that, but I've already told y'all everything is cool and I'm working with you.
Man, this dude has major tweaker body language going on too, doing the Urkel and all kinds of shit, man.
All right, but we still have to do it. We still have to follow up.
Before I did, before the end of the day.
Well, my sergeant asked you before. Can we just look in the basement and we'll be on our way?
No, you guys cannot go in my house.
All right, well.
No, I'm not letting you guys in my house. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, dude.
All right.
Y'all about to get me killed out this.
But why are you acting this way?
You understand why I'm acting that way, dude? No.
I really don't.
They're definitely going in the basement. He asked the other guy, no, like they weren't going for it. I've skipped ahead a little bit, but it's interesting sometimes, man. You get these viral videos, these clips that pop up. You know, a video will have a 30 to 60 second span on the timeline. People will just see that, but to really dive into the whole story is where, let's see here.
Here's the last time I'm saying it, so y'all better pay attention. There's a simple way to start bringing in cash, and all it takes is a Wi-Fi.
I'm not doing nothing illegal. But I work for you guys.
Here's the last time I'm saying it, so y'all better pay
Man,
attention.
we get the same ad back to back. I hate this shit, man.
But I work for you guys.
That's what you said for the last 10 or 15 minutes.
There's nothing going on. Please do your research. Please do your homework and research.
I have no homework and I have no research.
Call Detective C.
And what's he going to tell me?
He's going to tell you that I am valid and everything is okay.
Despite Delonte's pleas, officers kept pressing him, asking about the disturbing call they had received, claiming he was holding a woman captive in his basement.
But is he?
I'm surprised at the police getting a call. So that's the initial call, holding a woman captive, that they didn't just bust up in there. I don't know, because if it's not a welfare check, I think a welfare check, you don't need a warrant. I don't know. They were going in one way or another, but the way they just were chilling for so long like this is shocking to me personally. What do you think?
You're going to tell me that there's not a girl tied up in your basement?
Of course, because she's never been
Okay,
in.
is he going to be for sure?
Yes.
How do I know?
How does he know?
Yeah, how does he
He said
know?
he's never been here. How does he know there's not a girl tied up?
Well, so I guess you guys are going to take the crackhead's word off the mouth. Nobody knows.
Listen, we're standing here. If we were just going to do what we're going to do, we wouldn't be standing here.
I understand. So what I really need
What
you
I'm
to
trying
do
to
is just
do-
take my work. There's nobody in my...
That's not how it
I
works.
understand how it works.
That's not
You
how
don't,
it works.
because you're saying you want us to do that, but that isn't.
I understand.
That's not how it works.
You guys wanted to work the way you wanted to work.
No.
And it's not.
We're telling you the law. All right. If we wanted it to work the way we wanted it to work, we'd already be in there.
Looked in the basement.
Yeah, we'd have probably looked in the basement and you'd be in the car. So, but we're not. We're actually taking the time to figure out what you're doing. All right.
I'm trying to...
And we're trying to protect you because if somebody made a false claim about you, then.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's all it is.
But here we are,
And
right?
I know I overreacted.
Yes, you did.
But like I just said, I'm on probation. I got jammed up by Detective Sims not too long ago. You feel me? And this is the first time. This is the first time somebody's made a complaint. This is the first time 5 cops pulled up on my house while I was working with him. Okay, so like this is the first time. I'm overreacting. I'm sorry. Hands in my pants. I know I'm overreacting, bro.
I know. Well,
I know.
that's my sergeant. He's got
I
some.
know I'm overreacting. I deeply apologize about that. Like I said, I was
know. But do you understand?
Let's see here. This is where they tell them they're going in, I think.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to.
You didn't.
I didn't have to come outside.
You didn't.
You know, so I could let you know. But I'm an honest man.
All right.
I want to let you guys know what's
But
going
you
on.
have got to understand, though, you would have just knocked and left and said nothing.
Y'all would
We'd
have
have
been
had to
knocking
follow.
for
No. Somebody else would have showed up, or somebody more policemen would have come.
After more than 30 minutes, police finally get inside, but only after Delonte requests a lighter.
Anybody got a lighter? I smoke. My nerves are really bad. Let's get on already.
The footage goes dark as they search, but no one is found. And with no evidence, the officers have no choice but to leave. Here's what they didn't know at the time. Delonte had actually moved the victim to another room in his home, trying to keep her hidden from the police. Later that evening, police talked to a woman who knew the area. She told them she was aware Delonte had assaulted a woman and was keeping her locked up in his basement. She even claimed that she had seen photos of the assault. They blurred her face in this video, but take a listen to what she had to say.
He stabbed her in the right arm and he beat her so bad.
This is crazy. They left, went in, left, and come back. I can't believe this. Who would think? That's what I mean. These viral videos, people edit them every which way they get shared. You quite never understand the full context sometimes. I would have never thunk all this just from behind. Like, I thought this just was so viral because of the dude putting it out there that he's an informant, but he's something way more than that.
She could open her eyes. But Gilly said he kept feeding her crack to keep her alive, but he beat her for 3 hours and then murdered her.
Now it's clear the investigation is far from over. With this new information, police had a solid reason to go back to Delonte's home, and they do, just in time. Listen to the moment police discover something crucial that changes everything.
There's some blood right here. There's some blood, like dried blood.
And then finally,
Police. All right. Yeah, I heard him sliding something under there when he went from the front to the back. Where you at? Where you at, man?
as the muffled sounds grow louder, police finally find her. A 60-year-old woman found stuffed and folded into a small black container.
What the fuck? And I don't know if you guys heard that. They were saying he was feeding her crack to keep her up or something. I don't even know, man. This is some real sadistic, twisted shit right here.
EMS rushed to the scene. The video was blurred, but the woman was quickly taken to safety. Delonte was arrested and taken into custody. Investigators speak with Delonte for about 45 minutes, and he gives his side of the story, admitting
this event is going to teach you how you can get started investing in real
Damn
estate.
ass. What a story, though, man. Comment, everyone, if you've made it this far. Drop a coffee emoji and let me know if you already knew of this story or what. This is nuts, man.
45 minutes, and he gives his side of the story, admitting he provided drugs to the victim, and despite his initial claims to police, he was holding her against her will.
She's always at my house smoking dope. Okay. So I take care of everybody on the streets, all the fiends.
Delonte claims the victim was trying to expose him for being a confidential informant, and he believes he had to teach her a lesson, but said he was not going to kill her.
I felt like I was going to die if I...
So he's a foul bastard, period. I'm sure behind the wall, people would take issue with his case. But can you imagine how done off this dude is when it's like, yeah, oh, you're the viral red, what's his name? Shiesty mask guy that was talking about your snitching. So you're a snitch and you're holding 60-year-old women captive. Like, it's all bad for this guy, man. This is really something.
I hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. Go kill her. Feel like it's been dead. Long story short, I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead. So fast.
So you're questioning her about it, she keeps lying, denying everything going on.
I beat her up, I fed her, showered her, to all type of weird made sure she ate. But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for you all.
He then casually...
This guy is like, he's got to be getting high himself to be thinking that this informant thing is gonna, like, you could tell he feels like he's gonna talk his way out of this, man. Like, you're done. You're done.
He describes the abuse he inflicted upon the 60-year-old woman.
Punched on her, slapped on her, till her punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her, moved her from the basement to another room, fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
No. Okay. Is that what you about to ask me?
No,
No,
like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
why would I give her my drugs? Why would I do that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. So at any point, was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop, I won't do it again. I'll never tell, Blas, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's the culture in the streets.
Police then ask how the woman ended up in the container.
The first time the police came, you said you moved her upstairs, right? And then she was upstairs. Obviously, the second time the police came, she was in that tote, right? How did that go down in between there?
Well, they really wanted to check upstairs.
Check it out. Someone said that's a psychopath, blaming the victim and the police. His mind is twisted. That really makes me think the way that this guy feels he can talk his way out of things. And I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I bet you this guy tries to play, what's it called when you go to court, like that he's not stable. Competency hearings. That he's incompetent. But with a lot of these psycho sons of bitches, man, the fact that they can put together such a cold, calculated plan, to me, shows how competent they are. They're just evil.
Right, but I'm saying, how did she get in there?
I put her in there.
Okay.
And put her downstairs and put her on the porch.
With this confession, prosecutors had everything they needed. Delonte was charged with kidnapping, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and having weapons under disability. Delonte pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 16 to 20 years in prison.
Man, so only thing I missed is when this case was from.